Deuces mild.
That's the beginning of it. It does look a bit like... Wait.
I was just talking about your start. Like, ugh,
does it?
ugh.
Oh, God. Manic brawling rom-com! And go into the arcade, Cameron.
That's where all of the best romance scenes happen.
Yay!
Right?
Good. Okay, here we go. They're playing this game. This is the game that we're playing. I played a bit of this. I played like a couple hours of this.
So what is this?
It's just like a crazy like beat 'em up. Everything's nuts and moving very quickly. I mean, right now it's not because you just started, but like eventually you'll get to be able to like
sick dodging animation,
flick everyone around and shit. Whoa! Wait, which one was that?
What one was what?
Can you show me again the dodging animation?
Oh, it's this.
Oh wow!
It's the highest intensity possible.
He's just trying. He's trying a little too hard, isn't he?
I can.
Does he?
Skate.
Does he have any eyeballs? Does he have eyes?
It's because I'm a drifter.
Oh.
I lost my eyes in the great trucker panic of 2011.
2007.
Yeah, we can't be.
It was happening. It's happening at the same time as the Panic at the Disco was happening.
It was.
Yeah.
You know, economic hardship is not solely the domain of the past anymore. At least, you know, in the West, because it's always been bad.
That was half. I half stole that joke from BoJack Horseman.
What was that?
You know the episode, the 2007 episode,
No.
where like it's like in the most recent season when it's like in 2007.
I've seen it. Go on about it.
There's like the agent that Princess Carolyn's working for, and he keeps like being on the phone. He's like, "What? She kissed a girl and she liked it? Call me back." All that kind of stuff. Oh, that's a good.
It was really egregiously period for a not that distinct period.
There's a panic at the disco. This I gotta see.
2007, were they?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, because Panic at the Disco were popular in,
They might have been 2007.
They were popular before I came to New Zealand, and Katy Perry was...
Maybe that was like their big period
kissing girls when I was in New Zealand.
Maybe that was their big period of being popular and kissing girls?
Please.
Dunno.
Panic at the Disco will always be popular with
the
emo crowd.
Are you using your heavy attack?
I'm using both, but like one just makes me sort of like fly through the air a bit more.
I think you want to use your like light a lot more, and then the heavy is for when that.
This is light.
That's wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm careful, studied, methodical moves.
Okay. All right.
That's what Gene Drifter calls.
Okay. Just making see if I can help in any way.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
do appreciate your attempt to help.
Or something like Diana Mrs. Peanut Butter. That's okay. I appreciate your appreciation of my help. Do you appreciate Cameron? Do you appreciate my appreciation of your appreciation?
Help me perceive and empathize with how you're feeling. What needs are you experiencing at the moment that you need fulfilled?
I would like a dick suck, if possible.
No.
No, that's a need. That is. I mean,
not in
I
an
say
attempt-
if possible to be polite, but that is a vicious need.
I would like to avoid devaluing what you said, but at the
Okay.
same time, what you said was not correct according to the paradigm under which I was referring.
Okay.
I apologize that I did
Well-
not make that clear.
Unfortunately, a dick suck still needs to happen. Otherwise, I will be grossly offended.
Are you
and things
fami-
will get worse than they've ever been. So, get on your knees, pretty please. You know what I mean?
Are you familiar
you know
with
what I mean?
principles of nonviolent communication?
Do they involve dick sucking?
They can,
That's good.
if as
Let's
part-
do that then.
It may be one way.
Oh god,
of-
it's a dog.
Oh, it's an enemy now.
Kill the Shiba Inu.
It may be one part of the essential human need for connection, and also for many people, sexual release. Mm-hmm. And it may be an appropriate solution is to fillate one's partner.
Okay.
But
So that's the appropriate in this situation. That's appropriate.
no, because
I think-
do not.
Because if we're talking about my needs, I think I'm the expert on that, and I say that a dick sucking is required.
which does not
this
necessarily mean that
situation.
I would be the one to fulfill it.
That's true, but at the very least, we could come to some sort of compromise. Maybe you could poke it a little.
No, you see, because I would
Because
like
there's
to...
two of us here now, so we can't just shut me down because that's not fair to me.
So I can hear
There needs
you
to be-
requesting a consideration for
There needs to be
fairness.
some sort of action on my penis.
I don't think that fairness is a helpful ideal for us to try and champion at this moment,
Okay.
as it's fairly it's in many ways arbitrary. We might not agree upon
pretty
fairness. So why don't you tell me what you're feeling in need of?
dick sucking.
I feel a need to not suck your dick.
Okay.
Due to the discomfort
It sounds more like
I would feel about
sounds
that.
more like a desire than a need. See, mine's a need, which means it's a bit like it's not non-negotiable because that's very final, but it's as close. It's closer to non-negotiable than, say, your personal preference of not wanting to suck my
if
dick.
we could go on a tangent here.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to talk about?
You are largely referring to your desire to
Yes.
have your dick sucked.
Yes, of course, yes.
Which at the moment it's being a very one-way street of communication.
Hope we
I
do this for
feel.
the whole 10 minutes. Yeah, well, it's like I said,
and I'm feeling-
unfortunately, it's a bit of a non-negotiable. You can also request non-negotiables for yourself as long as they don't interfere with the request for dick sucking.
How do I actually do this? I've never been formally trained in non-violent communication. But
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Let's see. So it's... You are repeating what you're saying and not...
I understand.
And not saying things.
I understand that.
And not saying things
I do see that, but that's
that
because
relate to what I've been saying.
that's because this is a very, very important requirement for me.
I'm
This is a
feeling that you...
I'm trying to say it a lot because I'm trying to emphasize how important it is.
I'm
'Cause it
feeling
is very
a need to be
important.
listened to and acknowledged.
That's good.
Would you be able to help me meet this need?
I'm listening to you. I'm acknowledging you. Can I get a dick suck?
I would prefer to not do that. I acknowledge that you acknowledged my feelings.
Okay, that's good. I acknowledge your
And I
acknowledgement of my acknowledgement.
And I appreciate you acknowledging these feelings.
That's good.
I hope that you appreciate my appreciation and acceptance.
I do. I appreciate and
acknowledging
accept and acknowledge and all of the adjectives involving people listening to each other. However,
You just
there's still the
literally
slight
quoted
problem.
BoJack Horseman.
There's still
I
a slight
feel
problem.
like I feel
Of
a
the
need
lack
for
of
a
dick sucking.
genuine communication from you instead of parroted like no judgmental, avoid judgment.
No judging.
I am acknowledging that it did speak to you what you were saying.
It did. No,
All the
no,
adjectives.
exactly. That is, it may have been a quote, but I was meaning it sincerely and acknowledging and understanding.
I
and
acknowledge
all of
and
those things. I
appreciate
was. Good.
that you meant it sincerely.
Good. So, where were we on that whole dick sucking thing?
I am not sexually attracted to you.
Okay, but this is the problem that we come to though. Because you don't need to be sexually attracted to me to do this. It's just a need of mine that I need from you.
You need it from me, do
Yes. Wow.
you? And
Who is this friend?
Are you sure you need it from me?
Yes. Yep. I do.
What makes you say
It's more.
that?
It's more the time constraints. I need it within the next 2 minutes, and you're the only one
I'm
here
not
in this
sure
room, and no
that
one
you-
else is going to appear and help. So as my friend, I felt you would be okay with helping me with this because it's very important.
I acknowledge your strong desire for this.
It's more than that.
and
though.
also your
See, I don't feel like you're listening to me or
and
understanding
also
me.
your resistance.
Because you keep calling it a desire when it's not a desire.
I acknowledge your
need.
strong desire and
See, you're doing it again.
your resistance
You're doing it again.
to perceive of it or consider it in the context of it being a desire.
Okay.
I would like to suggest
I'm just waiting
or
for you-
take this opportunity to speak with you about the differences between
Oh dear. That's not good.
a need and a desire.
No, see, I
It
know
could not
the
be fairly
differences.
fair. That's wrong.
I know. Whoa. Oh, you're
let's
saying fair
see.
was wrong. Fair was wrong.
In order for us to successfully proceed, there is a very useful and powerful system of conflict resolution known as non-violent communication.
Yes. What is that? I
Am I
don't know
managing
anything
to-
about that whatsoever.
Am I managing to speak to you without inundating you or making you feel neglected, left out, or
Well,
marginalized?
no, because I've been saying it's a need, and I understand the difference between need and desire, but you keep calling it a desire, which doesn't really make me feel
So,
acknowledged or understood,
Under
or
the
whatever those other
principles
words that we
of
used before.
non-violent communication,
Yes, okay.
it consists of a series of tools about perceiving what is happening, understanding your own needs and the needs of others.
Yeah.
Stating factually what is occurring.
Uh-huh.
And attempting to articulate as best as one can either the needs you think the other person is not being met, or the needs you are not having met. Under this framework, I have a need to be listened, and also I have a need to not be turning you off with too much words.
See, yeah, well, turning me off is exactly what I don't want you to do. Like, exactly. Like,
do you have
in
any
all
needs
senses of those
regarding
words.
this communication right now that are not being met? Are you able to follow me?
I don't have, I'm feeling like there's a need for you to understand that I need a dick suck. And I don't feel like you've understood that yet.
I think that there is a need
I
for
feel like
you
a
to
lot of this
understand-
communication is you stopping me from trying to convince me that I don't need a dick suck, when in reality, I know my needs, and no one else should tell me what my needs are.
I feel a lack of a spirit of cooperation and compromise at the moment.
I feel a lack of your lips around my dick.
In that you seem unwilling to listen, rather instead focusing upon the dick sucking.
See,
is there a
I
way
know,
we
but
can
that's-
meet
well, that's the
that
thing.
in an interim way?
Literally anything you want from me, I will give you. Any communication you want to do, there'll be no problems whatsoever in this relationship and future communications if I can just get that dick suck. It's the only need I have.
I don't
It's
think
the one thing.
I feel that bargaining
See,
these
I'm bargaining.
exchanges would cheapen the ability for us to meet each other's needs.
How about bribery? I won't give you a dick suck as well, because that would take away from my dick suck, and it's very important. It's a need of mine that my dick suck is important, which it is. So possibly I could maybe I've got a $5 in my wallet.
I'm not interested in money.
Okay.
I don't have a need for money. I acknowledge your willingness to contribute financially to incentivize me to fillet you. I feel insulted by the amount that you offered, and what's more, insulted by the persistence with which you
I understand
request.
and perceive your offense, your offendedness, your insult. Do you understand and perceive my understanding and perceivance?
I acknowledge.
You acknowledge? That's good.
I acknowledge,
That's the
and
one I
I'm
forgot.
grateful. And I'm grateful.
Good.
To your
Good.
Willingness to just do this weird stupid joke for far too long.
So
it kind of just hit the same kind of note again and again and again and again and again and again.
In conclusion,
wouldn't that be a great symphony? Is that what your symphonies are usually like? You're like, hey Peter. You got the next trumpet part.
Look,
I want you to play D.
Look,
how many times? Well, just every so often when everybody else is trying to make music, just play D again.
Okay. See, can you play D over and over though?
I will not play with your D. Not now, not over and over.
Okay, so in conclusion, because this episode needs to end because it's going a bit long. In conclusion, where were we?
No beach.
No beach.
No beach.
Please.
And you don't even want to listen or engage.
Please.
It appears that it was foolish of me to squander all of that patience and effort on you. You will die alone, sir.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. Well, in the next episode, we'll continue playing this game that we haven't said a single word about since the beginning. When we slightly mentioned it.
I acknowledge a deficit in game content.
Alright, bye everyone.